Oh, and their new
Yeah, so they have a
wife.
younger wife who they're having second-time kids with, and their daughter is in there having their grandchild at the same time.
Yeah, well, he should feel terrible. He's stealing the moment from his daughter. Oh, the guilt I could lay on you if that was you.
Yeah, God.
Imagine me in there visiting Eden and all the smack we would talk about you and your new wife.
Maddie and Esther, who would have guessed their underage grandparents?
Hey, thanks for joining us for another episode of Underaged Grandparents. I'm Maddie Acton. This is my wife, Esther Acton. We became grandparents before turning 40.
This is a parenting podcast that proves life doesn't follow a script.
Now, my darling wife, we have 3 beautiful children
Yes.
and 1 beautiful grandchild.
Yes.
Who is 1.
Yes.
And we're definitely done. No more kids.
Wow.
23 is our eldest, Ethan.
Yeah.
And then we have an 11-year-old son, Xander, and an 8-year-old daughter.
Yeah. 100% done. 100% done.
I mean, I've had a vasectomy.
No. But I know a lot of women who now are having children into their 40s and healthy pregnancies, you know,
You mean for the first time,
For
or,
the
going,
first time.
or going back?
for the first time.
Right.
You know, because people are prioritizing career or traveling or
Yeah.
whatever and then finding love later in life and then having kids.
I know that you don't want to have another baby,
No, I think Eden was the full stop to our family.
but I think maybe I have. If you put your headphones in, I have something that might convince you maybe to have another baby.
Do you want to convince me to have another baby?
No.
Okay.
No. But just hypothetically, I think if I really wanted to, I reckon I could get you over the line. But we'd have to travel outside of Australia. This is what it's like to have a baby in Dubai.
This is what it looks like to give birth in Dubai, and of course I had to go with the VIP rooms, but basically the first room is for where hubby can get some rest, and it also came with its own ensuite, followed by my own bedroom, which I was supposed to share with baby, but he was in NICU. I also had my own bathroom with a massive bath. There was also a nice living room for our friends, family and guests to come and visit and also welcome the baby. We had our little setup with chocolates and coffee, of course. There was also a really big dining room with a kitchen, a joint to bring your own personal chef, and also a private garden. As for the food, we were able to order as much as you wanted for breakfast, lunch and dinner. It was basically like being in a hotel. Hubby also organised a celebration dinner for just us, which was so nice. Overall, I feel very loved, cherished and adored. 10 out of 10, definitely recommend, loved it.
Wow.
So how about it?
Look, if that's the level of just birth, what's the rest of your life look like? Because you're not going home from that to your, like, 1-bedroom apartment, are you?
Probably not.
No.
No.
Like,
But Dubai's crazy like that.
yeah, I think it's a bit unfathomable for me because I've never been there, so I've never, like, seen how people live. And I'm always like that with wealth. Like, even when we lived in Sydney and we go driving and we go, like, to those suburbs on the water.
Oh, yeah.
And you're
with
just
the
like,
super rich people, yeah.
who lives here? These houses are like insane. And why have I never met them?
I think they knew that we didn't live there when we would drive past with our 15-year-old Mazda 2.
Yeah.
They were like,
I'm pretty-
these are out-of-towners.
Yeah. So I mean, that to me is insane. I don't think it would convince me to give birth. Like, if that was an option in Australia, I mean,
God, that would cost like
I still
$5 million
I
in
still
Australia.
don't know that we would, because even when we had Xander at the Gold Coast, there was the option to stay at Versace, remember?
Oh, that's right. But did you have to pay extra for that?
It wasn't that much extra for the Versace thing, but
We couldn't afford
the difference was to do with the midwives and how much, like, time you got with them and
That's
stuff
right.
like that. And for me, I was like, for my peace of mind, only ever having the birth with Ethan that was, like, complicated and long,
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure that there was, like, everyone on hand if
Yeah.
something went wrong, which I know isn't for everybody, but
Well,
I
it'd
do know.
have been 12 years since you had
Yes,
a baby. So
yes.
it was almost like a first baby, it felt like. Yeah.
And that hospital was beautiful as it was. It was a private
right.
hospital. So, but yeah, you did have the opportunity to stay in Versace.
Yeah, you could check out early, go and stay at Versace, and then a midwife would come in and check on you.
Yeah.
Now, though, if we got pregnant now and that was an option,
I'd do it. I'd definitely do it because I've had 3 births, and you go, oh, well, it'll be what it'll be. Do you know what I mean?
and they obviously only let you go if everything's going well.
Yeah.
If you've had complications, they don't let you go.
If I was having a baby now, though, they'd be like, you're definitely a geriatric and there's probably going to be complications, and they'd probably read like really long disclaimers to me, and then I would be scared.
Yeah. But the weirdest thing would be is Maddie might be having another baby at the same time.
Well, this is very true.
Imagine that.
I can't even picture that.
I've heard of blokes who've gotten
because I would feel
remarried.
disgusting in myself, like being next to my daughter-in-law and she's pregnant and I'm pregnant, because I'd be stealing that moment. Well, not stealing it, but you're getting in the way of their moment. It's not my moment anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay, I know what you mean.
It's her time to be a mum. It's her time to be celebrated. You don't need the weirdness of the granny being pregnant.
I have heard of blokes, though, who've gotten younger, girls after a divorce or whatever, and they've literally had their wives and their daughters in hospital at the same time giving birth.
Ex-wives?
No, sorry, their daughters and their new wife.
Oh, and their new
Yeah, so they have a
wife.
younger wife who they're having second-time kids with, and their daughter is in there having their grandchild at the same time.
Yeah, well, he should feel terrible. He's stealing the moment from his daughter.
I never thought of it.
The guilt I could lay on you if that was you.
Yeah, God.
Imagine me in there visiting Eden and all the smack we would talk about you and your new wife.
You would.
Oh,
Oh, you're so disgusting. Oh, God. It happens, though.
yeah.
But just remember, life doesn't follow a script.
It doesn't
as we
follow
always
a
say.
script. It
As
doesn't.
we always
it
say.
does not follow a script, correct.
All right. We've got an Unhinged Fear File. This is
Yes.
our latest segment to the show. You can put, if you've got one, by the way, make sure you let us know via
Please
our Facebook
send
page.
them through to me. I mean, a lot of these, so far they've all been mine, but my friends have also contributed plenty to me.
Righto.
So I'd love to hear from people about theirs.
What do you got for us this week?
This one should come with a little disclaimer because some people will find it's disgusting.
Okay. So are you saying if there's like, if you're listening in the car and the kids are listening?
No,
Pause it,
no. Like kids always want to talk about this stuff.
Okay, but just
But,
prepare
like,
yourself.
No, I know for one, my sister-in-law, your sister will hate this one
Okay.
because my unhinged fear as I get older is shitting myself in public. Or farting loudly accidentally in public.
Oh,
Or-
thinking that you were going to just slip out a quiet one, but it rips louder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or sharding. Or fully shitting yourself. Like, I don't know why, but as you get older, like, you just... You
So
have
in your
less
20s,
control
you'd
over
be
your
cool with
body.
it in your 20s? You'd be
No,
like,
it never crossed my mind in my 20s.
you knew you had it under control then. Like you had a handle on it.
It didn't cross my mind that this could happen to my body. But as you get older and like...
Did you?
No.
Did you poo yourself recently?
No.
You did, didn't you?
No.
Did you have a slip up?
No.
You did. Look me in the eye. Look me in the eye.
The only
Esther,
times
look
that
me in the
this
eye.
has happened to me, the only times this has happened to me has been when I've been gravely ill and I've been at home, okay?
I did it at work once.
I know, but what I'm saying is it hasn't happened to me in a public place yet.
Did it happen recently?
When I was sick last time. I didn't quite make it. And then Eden and the dog both came into the bathroom and I cried
Oh.
because they were both trying to get to me. Anyway, that aside, I've brought up this fear with my friends because I was like, sometimes like I'll just feel warmth or coolness in that area when you're somewhere and you're like, oh my God, have I shit myself? Have you not ever thought this? Like I remember because I remember like when I was giving birth, that was a big thing. Like, I was terrified of pooping myself. And don't make a face because I still don't know if I did or not. But Matthew, you told me I didn't.
I didn't say anything.
You said I didn't though.
You didn't, darling.
Anyway.
If you did, would you want me to tell you?
No.
No, of course you wouldn't.
No.
No one wants to know.
but when you have an epidural, you obviously can't feel stuff down there.
Yeah.
But I feel like, I don't know, as I get older, like you just don't know these things. And, you know, you stand up from somewhere and you think, why do I feel weird? Like
Honey, you're only 42. If you've lost control of it at that age.
No, I haven't.
you've
I
got
haven't. But like common, jump on a trampoline, bit of weed comes out. Like after you've had a few
Question about that. I've heard a lot of women who I know mention that, especially ones who've had kids. Does that happen to every woman who's had a kid? You jump on the trampoline?
Well, I didn't know that until my friend was telling me about it one day and I was like, lies, I'm going to go jump on the trampoline. And I was like, oh my goodness.
You went out the back just to try it?
Yes. And there is a totally different gravitational force happening after you've had kids, like 3 kids. I didn't wet myself, but if I had a full bladder, I definitely could.
As you get older as a bloke, I think I wee a lot more now.
Yeah, there's probably
like you've got a better bladder than me. I need to wee all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I can.
But sometimes you think you've finished, you've wrapped it up, and then you put him away, and then a little bit comes out, and you're like, "What's that about?" You're like, "I thought we were done."
Yeah, see, I don't have that problem, but maybe that'll come.
No, it is. I get it. That would be.
I just think
it's one of those things. It's humiliating.
Yeah.
Everyone has the opportunity. They might accidentally do it one day, but like being caught out like that, you'd be like, ugh.
I think it's because not until this age, but because it happened, I was like, now this could happen anywhere. I could just be walking. I could be crop dusting down the aisle of Woolies. What?
Well, this is why you need to listen to me more, because what do I always say to the kids?
Never trust a fart.
Never trust a
Never
fart.
trust a fart.
Never trust
But
a
because
fart.
I was home, I did. And now I have this unhinged fear. So if you see me walking around looking very tense, it's because I'm...
She's pooped herself.
No, I'm holding all the gas in. Holding everything in.
Hey, this is an interesting one. I don't think we have any issues in our family where we have to consider this, but it's the family photo. So we've just had Christmas and all those celebrations and stuff like that. And the question from this person is about who is allowed in the family photo at Christmas time. What stages of relationships do you let in? So we would have photos with our eldest son. He had a long-term girlfriend before he met his wife. Mm-hmm. They were very young. They were in high school, but they were together for a couple of years. So she would be in some photos.
Yeah.
But I'm going to play you this guy, and he's fully against it.
Look, if you're new to the family, stay out of the family picture. Have a seat and wait for us. I know my sister said you could take it, but show some respect. This is a special event for my mother. We don't want to look at this picture 2 years from now and go, who's this mook?
I agree with him.
Yeah, but what constitutes? So if you've been, because you and I didn't get engaged for 7 years. We were together for 7 years.
Yeah.
Before we got married.
Mm-hmm. This is how you get around it.
Should I have been allowed in any of those family photos in those first 7 years?
Probably not.
And I guess my question is, before me, would your mum and dad have any family photos with any of your ex-boyfriends in them?
I think there's one from their 20th wedding anniversary, actually.
With an ex-boyfriend?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where was he positioned?
This is why I think, I can't really remember, but I just remember seeing the photo and being like, ooh. I think it's important to make everybody feel included for the first photo. And it's everybody in. Everybody in. And then you go, oh, we're just going to get one with the like the immediates now. And then
so unless
what
you're
qualifies
blood?
You to that is you're either blood or you're married in.
Oh, yeah, but that's when it becomes super selective.
Why?
So so in that situation, we'd been together 6 years. Do I get out? Right, okay.
I don't know. It's harder now because people do take longer to get married. I know there is a picture. It's a very 80s portrait of my family.
Yes.
From when it was 1986. And so I'm a kid in this portrait.
You're a baby. It was the year you were born.
No, I was born in 83.
Oh, sorry, 83.
I'll give you 3 years. That's fine. But yeah, so I was then 3, and it's all my aunties, my grandparents,
Yeah.
and all my aunties and uncles' wife partners.
Yeah.
Most of that family is no longer married in. There's only, I think, 2 sisters with the original.
I'll hit you with this then. What if you're married and then you get divorced, but you're being good about it, so you spend a Christmas together because you've got a kid, so you all got Christmas together. When the family photo happens, does the person who was married into the family but has been divorced out of the family, do they still go in the photo?
Do you have a new husband?
Oh. Well, no, you shouldn't be there if you've got a new husband.
So if I got remarried and you didn't, but I was like, you should come over and have Christmas with us because I know you want to have Christmas with your kids and your grandkids.
Great one. Do I get into the family photo or do I go, no, he's replaced me now, do I have to take the photo?
Just don't have any photos.
You know what?
It's going to be easier.
You have to just, at the time of the photos, pretend to go to the toilet or something. Like, just, you have to be the one to disappear.
I don't think that the people saying let's have a photo, I don't think the onus is on them to say you shouldn't be in this photo. If you feel at all uncomfortable, like that at any point in the future people are going to look at this photo and think, who is that? Don't get in the photo. Don't you think?
Yes, yes.
Like, the onus is on you. And same with the ex-husband, new husband situation. It's like, let's just be adults about
Well, I've got some comments here from people. And there's a lady who said, we do one with everyone and then one just us and the kids. So they separate out. She says, we're not married, but we've been engaged for 21 years.
Right.
So they've had a long engagement. They're obviously planning not to get married either. But I guess if you do lots of different ones where you go, okay, now just the grandkids, now just the kids, now with this, probably makes it a little less awkward that way.
There is something that I will say about this. Randos and exes are the spice of life. Like, what's going to make that photo interesting in 20 years' time? When you're trawling through photos for somebody's funeral or 50th or 60th, and you're like, here is this great photo of them, and everyone else.
As we farewell our mum, if you look to the screen, he's that guy Esther was sleeping with for a short time. Remember him, everyone?
And the other thing is Photoshop now. You can Photoshop anything out.
It's funny you say that. Lauren on Facebook says, the Christmas photo is a moment in time. It shows the family how it was.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just let everyone in the photo know he's trying to erase the truth. Elle said, this happened at my brother's wedding. I'd been dating a guy for around 6 weeks.
Oh, no.
We were over the moon and in love and very serious.
Oh.
Photos were taken with him and without. He was totally fine with either. Lo and behold, he wasn't my soulmate. But about the time we broke up, my sister-in-law asked for a divorce. So it was a moot point anyway. I've never seen any photos from that wedding.
Yep. Sometimes your cousin's girlfriend of 3 weeks probably isn't going to be a forever thing. You know?
They're saying place the girlfriends and boyfriends on the end of the photo, so if
Yeah.
anything happens, you can just cut
And you
them
know
out.
this is something that hits a little bit home for you, being on the edge of a photo.
Oh, yeah. You mean when we flew all the way to America to have a big family Christmas, lined up at Macy's for an hour and a half. So we all went in and had a photo, your parents, you and me, our kids, your brother's kids, your sister's kids, we're all in there. And then we take the photo. There was all of us.
Yeah.
And then when the lady goes, have a look at it and check.
It was a very long process. We all wore matching ugly jumpers.
We did.
Get out of there with our group of 18 or 20 or
Did
whatever
your
it was.
mum or dad check the photo when
It
the
was
girl
mum,
showed
me,
it?
and Hannah from memory. There was no checking.
And-
it was literally just the elf goes.
And can I
Is
say,
that okay?
we were married at the time.
Yeah. And me
We
and
had 2
Hannah and
kids
mum
together. 3
only
kids.
looked at ourselves.
3 kids together we'd had, actually. Our daughter was 9 months old.
Yeah.
I had saved every penny I could throughout that year to give you and my family the greatest Christmas experience I possibly could in New York.
Yeah. And then you ruined the photo by not being in it.
And then when you and your mother and your sister checked the photo,
you were completely out of shot. You're right on
no one even noticed that I wasn't there. Guess what? I'm going to start doing in all of our family photos now.
What?
Plonking myself in the middle. So if
I'm
you ever
absolutely fine with that.
If you ever leave me, I'm going to be like, "Was it?" Here I am. Was it?
You know, my uncle once photoshopped his own face over my auntie's ex's face. So
No,
yes,
really?
yes.
That's so weird.
And
hang on, did he have a good body?
No, it was like in a family portrait, and he was like, "I don't want him to be in there and not me." So he photoshopped his own face over it. It was weird and creepy.
Weird. That's so weird.
Anyway, family secrets.
There we go. Yeah, share them all. That's what this is about. All right, everyone. Thanks for listening for another week. I think we should have an episode next week. You're away on a business trip because you're an austere businesswoman. Thanks for joining us. You can get everything online, Underage Grandparents Podcast, socials. It's all there. Have a great one. See you next time.
Bye.